How's your day?
So far so good, I guess. Still hanging in there.
Still hanging? Well, that's good to hear. How was the weekend?
It's good. We went up to Catherine's sister's to have Mother's Day celebration.
Right.
It's always fun to go to Rockmart, Georgia.
I like Rockmart. Yeah. The trail goes by it too, doesn't it?
I think so.
But in fact, that's why we've been there, riding bicycles to it. Let's see here. So did you find anything interesting on Dixon that we cover with Elaine?
Yeah, hold on. Okay, so I tied trophy 2021 and 2022.
I'm sorry.
I've tried on birdies.
Oh, on birdies. Okay.
Trophy 2021. (2022).
Neither one of them work.
Neither one of them work. You're using that Tom Arnett at Hippo Talent.
Yeah. I'll call him again. Should have. Birdies. How about anything you want to cover with Elaine?
Just the Aurelius challenge that worked well last year. If we do that again, and I was just curious if they have any type of I guess in using that hole-in-one company, they take up 4 holes, and I just wonder if we also did Dixon for the hole-in-one challenge, if that's possible on that 5th par 3. If there's any type of conflict in doing that with Dixon, and then I guess we'd have to check for that other company too. That way we have some type of competition on each of the par 3s.
But Dixon might do all 5 of them for us.
Yeah, I don't know if they do 5.
Yeah. I know when I was talking to her before, she was all excited about how much more they're giving this year with each program. Like a more expensive watch. And I was like, a watch? Evidently not very, very, very nice watch, but let me call her and see what's going on here. Maybe she thought we were doing a phone call. Been on the phone with, or been off and on with the phone all day with Microsoft. I can't get that latest update to uninstall.
Did you go to Microsoft? Did you go to Windows 11?
Yes, went to Windows 11 when it first came out.
Yeah, we haven't taken that. I haven't taken that step yet.
It works great. This is the only time I've had a problem, and I haven't had a problem. Hadn't been a problem yet, except they said it was a whoopsie. No, but they shouldn't have done it.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
I just sent her a text. So.
Yeah, that may be an option, them doing all 5 holes, all 5 par 3s. If they are interested.
Dixon or Birdies or either one?
I guess Dixon, one that do that Aurelius challenge.
Okay.
2 on the par 3, what type of par 3 contest do they have, and would they do all 5, or maybe just one?
Good question.
I hear a beeping.
Well, that was, I pulled the phone up to make sure that the message was sent and the power beeped.
Oh, okay.
I just noticed I need to get my battery out to go to this meeting because I'm down to 15% on my phone.
Uh-oh.
Bill, I'm sorry she's not here. Something must have come up on her end. Let's give her a couple minutes. She didn't show. Well, oh, she just texted me. She'll be with us in just a minute, she said.
Okay.
She got hung up on another call. And when we get off the phone here, I'll call Evan and see if we can get that straightened out.
Okie dokie.
Then I guess I better print our agenda for them. Hello, dear. Say hi to Bill Gibbs.
Hi, Bill Gibbs.
Hi, Bill.
You sound just like David would do. What's with these guys, huh? How's Catherine?
Oh, she's doing well, thank you.
Good. Tell her I said hello.
Will do.
Bill says you can go to the meeting with me and you can see her and say hello.
No, because I have a date with the exchange people at TJ Maxx.
Okay. A date with TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx, the exchange, return type of.
Right.
That doesn't sound like fun.
She's a pro at it.
What am I?
He said it doesn't sound like fun. I said you were a pro at it. I got one of these. In getting her a gift for Mother's Day, I got one of these towel warmers, and I thought I had hit upon the really cool idea, right? Something that you wouldn't buy yourself that, would be nice touch. It gets here and it's bigger than a bread maker.
Oh.
So there's no place to put it. I guess she's going to call us here. Hi, Elaine.
Hi, Tom. I am so sorry. I thought they were having a problem with doing their checkout on the website that I had, put up for you, the charity website, which I know if you haven't done it before, I just wanted to be sure they're doing it right, but I thought it was going to be maybe 5 minutes.
I understand the storage.
I have another call. It's really, I need you to stay on to finish this. So I'm so sorry about that.
I understand. That's the story of my life. Bill Gibbs is on with us, Elaine.
Okay,
He-
that's great.
And that's Catherine's husband. And he's actually played a lot more golf and knows a lot more about golf than I do.
Well, then that's
so-
great, because there's a lot of the people, like the woman I just spoke to, she said she's never played golf in her life. She is doing a tournament. I think you're not the only one. I said lots of people organize the tournaments and they really have not played golf, so they don't quite understand some of the stuff with the holes and all that stuff, with maybe, different things, how it's set up. So that's good to have somebody there helping you.
Yeah. Bill, can you hear well?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Let me see if I can turn you up so she can hear you.
Yeah.
Say something, Bill.
Something.
Well, we need a little bit louder there, I would think. Could you hear that, Elaine?
It's a little bit louder, yeah.
Let me try one other place here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you well. I'm trying to get it where he's a little bit louder.
Okay.
So
Well, is it going through your phone and the
Teams,
computer?
yes, we're on Teams.
Because I know that one time you had to go through the two, and then you said it gave like an echo effect.
Well, I had intended for you to jump on in Teams. That was the calendar invitation I sent.
Yeah, and then I was it totally. Sometimes when you shouldn't answer, go, but their tournament's coming up of all things.
That's fine. Can you jump off on Teams? Would that be a problem?
No, is that if I go over to my email and click on that? No, if there's like a phone number there, I click on that would be better.
Well, there'll be a little icon. There'll be a little badge in there that says "Join."
Are you
Just
still
click
there?
on that.
Okay. Let's go over to the email now.
I tried a different microphone. Can you hear me okay on this one?
That's a little bit better, Bill.
Okay.
And he can hear fine, right?
He can
Oh,
hear
yes,
you
ma'am.
this one.
Okay. So where it says here, is it the audio, call 321-618?
No. Up a little bit higher. There's a little block, rectangular block. It says "Join."
Okay. Join on computer or mobile.
There you go.
Okay, there it is. Let me save double.
And when you get on, I'll turn this telephone off.
Got a couple boxes there about like trying to download and stuff. I'm not doing that. I want to join on the browser because when you start downloading stuff, it'll take forever.
Yes.
Something up here, select to allow. Right. Good, allow. Okay, I think it's gonna, wow.
You look like it's making progress? Elaine,
Yes,
does it look like it's making progress?
yeah, well, it's kind of, let's see, I have a Mac, so I didn't download. I'm wondering if it's clicked on it to allow me to go on, but I don't, oh, never mind, it's gonna. Are you sure you don't want? Yeah, okay. I think it's gonna now. I gotta enter my name.
Yes, well, it should,
My phone, you have to enter
There
my
it
name. I
is.
think you're gonna. And I'll, okay. Put my name in. Is it? What is it? Now it's kind of froze.
it's freezing. Okay, well, we'll just go on with voice, I guess.
Okay. Now wait, there's back. Join me is back up. Join now. So maybe.
There we go.
People in the
You
meeting.
got it.
Is it working?
It is.
Can you?
Hold on a second. Can you hear me? Hold on. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Right.
Can you both hear me?
I just cut your phone off.
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
Bill,
I don't
can you
know.
hear?
Can you see me?
No, we can't see you.
I don't know, because no, it's blurry, but I can see, you're like blurry. But I can hear you
Well,
fine.
I'm just a
I can hear
blur.
you fine.
Bill, can you hear everything okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds great.
Okay, good. That's what we need.
All right. So Bill, you want to ask her about Aurelius and the hole-in-ones?
Yeah, I guess the question I had is, we did the Aurelius challenge last year and that seemed to go over well. So interested in doing that again. Just curious on your par three, your par three contest that you have.
The Aurelius, I'll tell you a little more about that, because it's actually bigger prizes this year.
Oh, great.
There's more. They're giving a lot bigger prizes. I think the tournament, they were just out yesterday. They gave over $20,000 worth of prizes out.
Oh man.
And the charity again did fantastic, because again, you're giving out, it's for the Aurelius, they were giving out the $150 wedge or hybrid and a $150 watch. And then you get both of those. And then you have the opportunity, if you get up onto the green, that you can get, and I don't go to the tournaments, but I know yesterday there was a lot of people that won on the green that actually had the choice between the Aurelius driver, that's a $350 driver, or a $500 custom Zavati watch. So they have the choice of that. So the prizes have increased on the Aurelius, actually, and on the Dixon Challenge. Now that's the par 5, the Aurelius is. The par 3,
Right.
that's the Dixon Challenge. And what they do on that is, that one was the $10 they donate. They're giving out, it's quite a bit of gift certificates. They felt that it was, the people really like to be able to, so there's apparel. I know there was for golf balls. There was some other gift certificates also. And if you get up on the green, I know there is a gift card also.
Huh, okay.
So there is more things as far as at the challenges. That one's 10, the Aurelius is 25, actually. And I know on the Dixon one, they increased it to the return back to the charity. They increased it to what the Aurelius is that, so it's 30% across the board. But again, we're bringing, these guys are there from setup to you know how it works. If you were there, they do all the setup, they run the whole thing. At the end, they'll come to you, they'll show you, here's what, here's everybody donated, here's how much, that was made out of the donations. And Dixon writes the check out, because I know I spoke to some of the people that won last week. Their check was going in the mail this week. And they told them they know exactly what they're getting back. Even they got to see, though, they can see, but they just, sometimes they're running 2 courses. Some of these were like last week. So they had 4 games going,
Oh, wow.
4 different challenges. So they couldn't keep on track. They knew, but they were going on. But at the end, everything comes to them, but they just wanted a little review of it. So their checks are going out to them this week. And they said people were thrilled. They got thousands of dollars worth of prizes, and they were already saying, they had their next May, let's do this again.
Huh. That's interesting.
So, there is if you experienced it last year, you kind of know that they kind of run the challenge, and you can kind of just then enjoy your tournament. You don't have to worry. Are they
Right.
doing it right? Are they doing, they know how to do this stuff. So that's the 2 challenges, and that was the Dixon one. If you've done the Aurelius, again, they're bigger prizes. And also they take at the end too that I think there's a raffle, and you can either raffle off if you wanted to, the driver or a watch if you wanted to. They still do they do an amateur endorsement that sometimes people want to use it closest to pin, or maybe for a raffle, because it's a Dixon Golf, the hat. There's golf balls in there, the Earth golf balls. There's a divot tool and ball marker, and there's 50% off the Dixon site for the entire year. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like a $75 value type of thing. So you can do whatever you want with that. That's something they will bring to the tournament, and they'll give to you.
Okay. Now on the par 3, do you typically just do 1 hole, or do you do more than 1 hole, or how does that typically work?
Well, the par 3, I think there's 4 holes on, isn't there? That's par 3. So
On this one, there's five holes that are par 3s.
yeah, because there'll be a representative that'll do one par 3 hole. They'll
Okay.
do the game at that. Now, if you decided, like, I don't know if you were able to go on to, again, that CGT site. There are those cash prizes. I know there's Super Bowl trips, which seems like, but the guys were pretty excited about that. Insurance type of prizes, they put it on there. You get that it's an insurance, $325. If you had a sponsorship of, and somebody was shipping for 2,000 on that trip, you could do whatever you wanted. If you did 1,000, you could make $675 on one of those. But people do win those prizes. It's a round trip airfare, hotel for 2 people, and 2 tickets to a Super Bowl game. It's definitely more than $325, but it's those are insured prizes, so when you win, the insurance pays up.
And we would pay that 325 insurance premium?
That is, yes, that's like the
Okay.
insurance for it. And again, it'll tell you, it explains everything in there. They'll have a sign, like, say, if you were putting it on a hole, there's different signage for that one to be like, hey, okay, this one's going to be, but maybe somebody will want to sponsor it. So if somebody sponsors it, you could put their name on it, such and such company or such and such business is sponsoring this, sponsoring the Super Bowl trip, because I know somebody said they're having a hard time getting cars and stuff on holes. I'm thinking I can't even imagine, but getting a car, there's not enough cars. That nobody wants to do that. So they're trying to do like, and there's the cash ones. I think somebody yesterday, they booked, what is it, $100,000, and that's somebody, and that's a hole in one. And I don't know if you have your site up there, because that kind of stuff that's what I was explaining today, some of that stuff a little more, that those are insured, that you're paying for the insurance for them. Somebody gets that in the hole. A Super Bowl trip is not $325, but the insurance pays up. They got that trip.
Yeah, because when you click on okay, there's a video here about on course games. So I know I watched one video on that Aurelius challenge, but may go back and look at this.
Which kind of it is good. They do have a library of videos, and I know some people didn't look at them, but again, some of them were like, hey, I actually looked at the video for the sponsorships and it did help me. So there are things on there that, they do help. Some of the things with, again, like if you were looking at the hole in ones, the contest for that, or things like that, it kind of explains all that. I'm looking at here, arranging on course games and stuff like that. It shows now if we go, if Dixon goes, they bring their stuff and they do the setup. You don't have to worry about, you didn't have to do the setting up. They do everything with that. At the end, they bring it, you just sign off. Okay, look at everybody. And too, you get a feedback from Dixon too. I'm sure you got that. They told everything, how much it was to do it, how many people participated, how many, it tells it right down to every single, it's accounted for.
Okay.
So I said to the guy, was it was yesterday, they made almost $4,000 on the Aurelius.
Oh.
So, I said to him, I said, that was fantastic. I said, you had some people really there that really wanted to compete. And again, when you put prizes out there, people want to compete. And again, you're raising it for your charity.
Right.
So that, you're getting a check back. And again, your sponsorships. Again, if you do have sponsorships, say, and you put one of those, I'm going into that area there, but going down to the products, like the contests and stuff, the hole-in-ones, the cash prizes. Somebody got one of those yesterday. It was 100,000. And that puts a sign up. Sometimes if you get a sponsor though, hey, we want to put a nice big, I want to put them up there because they're sponsoring, because you're going to sponsor their business or whatever they're doing, Have you looked in at any of the golf balls or anything?
I did a quick glance at it, but I hadn't got too much further than just
right now. They have the Earth golf balls for a dozen. They were normally $40 for 12. They're $15.99. I just talked to a woman. That's what I was helping her check out on, was some of the golf balls. $15.99 with the logo on. You will not beat that price. And again, if you want to put them in, say, a goodie bag, a sleeve of them, that's great for the goodie bag. Great for a goodie bag. Sleeve of golf balls, beat the price. Again, if you have a sponsorship for golf balls. Someone else told me they spent almost $2,000 on golf balls. And we went on this site and looked, and she's there, oh my, I made a big mistake. I should have got them from you, because they did a $2,500 sponsorship. Her golf balls would have been around $600. She would have made, imagine how much she would have made on a $2,500 sponsorship, but she absorbed over $2,100 into golf balls. So she only ended up with $300 and some on her sponsorship, where if she would have got them on here for her $25 golf ball sponsorship, say, You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Because technically you can, if you wanted to on this site, again, you don't have to. If you want to register people on here, you can. If you have your own site, it's fine. You can link your site. It's whatever you want to do with that. But this is wholesale prices, technically, with all of that, the swag, the shirts. Shirts have any logo on you want, that's included. And the price that's on there. Again, you get a shirt sponsorship, which is nice. There, you're wearing that shirt to different things. Hey, they recognize, and it kind of is a little bit of an advertisement.
Okay.
Let me click back. Anything, Tom, anything you want to questions, add? I can't hear him.
Yeah, maybe he's gone silent on us. Another question. Okay,
Can
so
you hear me now?
Oh, yes,
yeah,
now I
there you
can.
go.
Okay, you had I think you were muted.
Not intentionally, sorry.
It's okay. But again, any of that stuff, and I told Tom, I'm your tournament consultant, so I'm here to help you. So if you have questions and you decide you want to do something, I kind of I'd rather steer you in a way that you're going to save,
Right.
save yourself money to get back for the charity, not waste your sponsorship monies and stuff like that too. What's going to help you, again, it's about the charity when it comes down to it, to make more for the charity. The Aurelius, and you've done that before. It looks like, you did very good with that. So that's really good thing. How do you do with sponsors? Are you still looking for sponsors? Because your tournament's a little ways off, so you still have time.
Right.
Good, 5 months, it's not as far off as you like.
So you still have time to get your sponsors and maybe, say, hey, okay, how about we do a shirt sponsorship? And then you could, or something, and they'll say, okay. And you kind of do you set your sponsorships up ahead of time, like an amount for the amount of people it's coming?
Yeah.
Because about how many do you normally have? 100?
It's 115 or so.
Okay, then that's a good amount. It's not overwhelming, and it's not, you have like a really good amount of people there. So that's really good. So if you
Well,
do any of the challenge, you decide, okay, let's do the challenge. We'll release the Aurelius. Maybe we'll do the other. I'd put you down to make sure I got you in for that challenge.
so
You decide you want help setting stuff up with sponsorships, I can help you set it up. Just you have to get the spot, kind of figure how much you want as your sponsors and who your sponsors are. And then I would try to help you to maybe where you could make the most, to not waste your money,
Right. Because I noticed you have several opportunities for holes for the hole-in-one sponsors, like the World Series, Pebble Beach, Super Bowl, Master.
Yeah.
So really, we can do more than one if we
Oh,
choose to.
did you see what they have up there? If you purchase 3, you get the 4th free.
oh,
There, if you see at the top there where, let me get back in there because I went off of that. I'll get back in there on the,
that's a BFGO.
let me get back to the events.
Or by the
Yeah, I was looking on sponsor packages.
Yeah, when you go hole-in-ones, lifetime experiences in that area there, those are all, if you see, and if you click on them, like I'm just clicking on one of them, buy 3 lifetime experiences, you get the 4th free, which technically that's kind of, there's a given. We were also having 2, if you did purchase like any, like say logo or they call them custom products. they were giving out too, and I'm gonna check on that, because it was if they bought a custom product, there's a free $1,000 hole-in-one American Express travel card for free. If that's still going on, that because they do different, Dixon runs different specials too. And they were doing it for a while too, that if you bought a second custom product, you still get the hole-in-one $1,000 card, but everybody gets a free tote bag. There would be the goodie bag. That technically is your goodie bag there. If that's, as long as that's still going, which I would check, because they switch sometimes as the season's going on and stuff. But definitely the lifetime experiences are there. And I would check on any other specials to see kind of what's available, because they do a lot of specials, which is nice, and give things. So that is really a good thing.
Yeah, it's, in looking at that pay, I don't see anything about the buy three, get one free on the.
I'll click on one of the experiences. Did you click on one of the experiences?
Hold on, let me get to it.
The hole-in-one, go click on the hole-in-one and then click on lifetime experiences.
Well,
And
that's not an option. It shows Pebble Beach hole-in-one sponsor $1,500. If I'm clicking on the right tab.
yeah, wait, where are you at? Did you go to event products? And then click browse products? And then
No.
in the center.
I'm on the CharityGolfToday.com admin page.
Okay. Are you to the left?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, click on event products. And then click on browse products.
Oh, down here. Here we go. Okay.
And then go contests and insurance. And then go to hole-in-one. And then lifetime experiences will come up. Click on lifetime experiences. So if you go down, there's the Super Bowl. Okay, if you click on that.
Hold
at the
on, let me
bottom.
get out of this. Size, contents. Okay, there we go.
So
Did
we
you
can
get
choose any one of those as a lifetime experience. Okay.
did you select lifetime experiences?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, okay,
And then
I see it now.
look at the bottom, buy 3 lifetime experiences, get the 4th free. And I'm like looking at the Super Bowl one. The T signs included, customizable sponsor sticker to print. It has airfare, hotel, 2 game tickets for 2 people. Basically, it would cost way more than that. But what it does is that's an insured product. That's an insured. If somebody wins, that's paid out to them and they get that trip. So that's what the insurance is about, because technically it's way more than that. And that's
Right.
kind of how golf tournaments work with the insured items. So that's kind of nice. If you purchase 3, you're going to get the 4th. So that's kind of a good thing.
Okay.
And you could put some of those on holes technically if you wanted to.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
You know, so that's, and if you had somebody say, hey, do you want to sponsor, a lifetime experience, go to the Super Bowl for $1,000. Hey, there you made $675 or $750 if you decided to sponsor it for whatever you wanted to. You made that. You made that.
Sure.
Technically, you make that on one of your experiences right back on all 3 of them.
Buy 3, get 4. Good deal. But we can still buy 5 if we wanted to, right?
Are you talking to?
To you.
Yeah, because I was going to say,
You're not gonna limit us to 3 or 4.
No, if you want to buy, no, if you want to buy 5, or if you want to buy 3 of them, there you have a 4th.
Right.
And if you want to put a cash prize on of 100,000 on one of them, you can. That's there too. But it's kind of like a special they're doing on those. And technically, if you got somebody to sponsor, okay, a Super Bowl trip on, say, one of the holes at $1,000, you made $675 for your charity there. Technically, it paid all of them off. You still have the other ones to use, but it paid all of them. Just one sponsorship did.
Yep. Got it.
So visualizing when we're looking at it, it kind of helps that we can go, like I'm going onto the site with you and there's a visualization that you can make all of that back technically on one of those trips.
I like that idea, Will.
Okay. Okay. I just have one more question. Say, there's another group that we worked with last year, and they also do some hole-in-one stuff. If we buy one from you, can we still use them to do another another par 3, or do
Like
you
the
guys
challenge?
have?
Because we're only going to be on one par 3. So we'd be on, say if we did the Dixon challenge, that's a par 3. And you're saying there's 5 par 3s on that course. They'd only be on the one working because they have to be right on there. They work the whole game on that one par 3, just like the Aurelius, the par 5. We'd only
Right.
be on one hole.
Right, but I'm saying if we chose to also engage this other group to participate, like say they did a hole-in-one contest last year,
Mm-hmm.
can we use them on another par 3? There's no conflict there with using another company?
No,
Is
no, because what is
Okay.
it, like a golfing or just in it? There's all kinds of companies. It really doesn't. I think where was it? Somebody actually, they had a sponsorship of a company, of a golf company, but they left this year. They had us come in, and he's there. I don't think it. And he's there. It's not going to be a conflict of interest because you're not going to be on. I said we're not going to be on the same hole probably. So it's not. It
Okay.
shouldn't be because each is, again. It's making you guys money too. So it's like, that's the main thing.
Right. Okay.
So it's whatever you want to do. We don't technically don't charge you to be there, but we give 30% back on anything, but we give thousands of prize. I think we probably could come out with maybe $15,000 to $20,000 in prizes there,
Right.
which
Okay.
is nice. Everybody likes to win stuff. That's why, and they're competitive. So it's,
Oh yeah.
that's the nice thing. And again, you have questions, just like I told Tom, hey, I'm your tournament consultant. You have a question, you can give me a call. If it was something I truly didn't know, I have a manager I can call. I actually had to ask something today. That I'd rather not guess at something. I will
Right.
call and I will ask to make sure to confirm everything. I'd rather honesty. And I want it, that it's going to be something that's going to work for you.
Good deal.
Tom, anything else?
Sounds good to me.
That sounds good, Elaine. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's no problem. I'm just sorry. I was like, oh my word, she got me on. It's only a couple minutes. And I'm like, I said, I have an appointment though at 4. She's like, just stay one more minute with me. And really, it was just the fact of I'm just on there talking to her. And she's just, but again, I would do that for you. If you were on there, I would, it's just helping her. But I was like feeling bad that I'm like, I've got to be on this other call. Her tournament of all things, it's last minute. And she's panicking now. It's in June. And she's trying to do all this stuff and scrambling.
Right.
And realizing, oh my word, I don't have, that's the worst thing, because she wanted to get shirts. And the tournament's on June 2nd.
Oh.
And she's still not knowing, in all reality, I don't think that'll be possible, because you're going under 30 days. There'd have to be some sort of a miracle. And she's still calling a meeting. So the only thing is don't wait till the last minute,
Yeah, we're going to try and get it done this week. So
Because like even with the balls, if you decide, hey, we want to do a golf ball sponsorship, those Earth golf balls, that's a good price. I would go with the better ball, of course, because it's like a $40 ball. And you're getting it for 15 something. Definitely go with that one because the other one's only 15, and that's, you know, the go with the best ball for the lowest price is what I would do.
Right.
You're getting the better product.
That sounds good.
And again, your logo, and you'll see on there when you click on it, which I explained to her, the logo is you'll click on there. They contact you about your logo. Because that's something I don't do the logoing. They'll contact you within probably, you know, she needs hers contacted like almost immediately, but 24 to 48 hours, they'll contact you with your logo and everything to make sure that they get the logo and how you want it to be and stuff, and that you have, you know, that you have the, you know, one picked out and stuff. I know somebody asked me, is it color or just like a white ball with a black logo? I said, no, it's color.
Good deal.
All right. Sounds good.
So, anything else? Do you want me to kind of put for the Aurelius in? Or the Dick, or do you want one or two, or, you know, for the challenges?
I think
Well,
definitely
thank
the Aurelius, and then Tom and I will probably discuss the par 3 and see how we want to work on those, but probably
Okay.
at least do one.
But you definitely have 5 holes, so we would only be on the one. So I don't,
Yes, ma'am.
as long as we're probably not back to back somewhere in a hole, you know, which usually it doesn't work it usually doesn't work necessarily that way anyhow, but whatever you want to do again, you know, again, it helps to make more for your charity in the end.
Good deal. Well, thanks again, Elaine.
Thank you.
And no problem. And again, questions, or you need to go on that site, need some help, anything like that, you know, to call me, or, you know, I'm your consultant. Keep mine, you know, you have my number right there. You know,
You are our consultant, Elaine.
so I'm here to help you is the thing. But
You're here to help.
again, we want to help you to make the most even with your sponsorships. So that's the main thing. I want you to make the most with your sponsorships too.
Well, thank you.
So
Thank you.
anything else that you can think of? I will put you down for the Aurelius.
Okay.
So you're in there for that. And again, as soon as you know with the Dixon, let me know. And once you decide with, I don't know how long the Earth balls will stay. Again, they're the, what is it, the $40 ball. I don't know how long. It's limited time. As tournaments go on and it's getting busier, they may not be at that price. You know, so it's something I can't guarantee. I have no control of that.
Okay.
You know, and the events, that's kind of good because the lifetime experience is 3 and you get the 4th one, technically 1 on a hole. You could pay for all of them in one, you know, if you did it at 1,000 or whatever you want to do. It's, you know, just,
Sounds good.
yeah, I think you have somebody good helping you too. So that is good because it's a lot for one person.
Okay.
Well, Elaine, we'll be back in touch shortly.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Sounds
All
good.
right.
And again, any questions, any help you need, I'm here for you.
Okay.
Great. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
All right. You're welcome. And we'll be talking again.
All righty.
Okay. We'll see you, Tom.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bill, I guess we'll see you in a little bit here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.